My boyfriend got mad when I said I would only have a threesome if it was with another guy.
I'm saying something and then I'm out. We will never be friends again.
That confused people to the point where they ended up with a huge bill. Do whatever you want to do, but just don't have somebody hurt in that situation. Welcome back to another episode of OP Said Podcast. I'm May and we're back with even more drama-filled dilemmas.
And I'm Marie.
And I'm Mel. Okay, so first story, let's get into it, comes off true off my chest. My boyfriend got mad when I said I would only have a threesome if it was with another guy. And what's the problem? Fair.
I bet he wanted the opposite.
OP, I like it. My boyfriend and I got into an argument recently. He mentioned threesomes kind of randomly, and while it seemed like he was joking at first, he must have been serious. But I gave him a real answer, and I don't think he liked it. I told him that if I were to ever have a threesome, the only way I would be okay with it is if the third person was another guy. As soon as I said it, his mood changed. He got kind of defensive and asked, "What do you mean? Wouldn't it be more comfortable if it was another girl?"
For who?
Along those lines. I told him no, because I'm not attracted to women. A threesome with another girl wouldn't do anything for me, which it wouldn't, and honestly it would just feel weird. He started getting agitated and gave me this whole argument about how 2 guys and 1 girl isn't the same and that it's not a threesome at that point, it's a train. It's not. He said most guys wouldn't be comfortable being intimate in the same space with another man, and yet they've all done it at college. Especially not while sharing a woman. It's like a masculinity, pride, territory thing, according to him. He also mentioned that for most couples, threesomes are usually 2 guys and a girl, because it's more normalized and less threatening to the relationship, whatever that means. The whole thing kind of left me feeling weird, like, why is it only okay if it's another girl? That just sounds like he wants to sleep with another woman with permission. And I couldn't help but think, do you already have someone in mind? Why is this even on your mind in the first place? It just felt really one-sided and unfair. I'm not saying I even want a threesome, but the double standard just rubbed me the wrong way.
As it should. She's not into girls. So why should she have to have a threesome with a girl? Like, it was okay when it was with a girl for him, but it's not okay when it's with a guy for her. The double standards are clear. They're evident. And now he's pissed off and trying to tell her about the normal way that people should have a threesome. No, my dear, you can do either one, whichever you want. Just take it off the table, honestly. Take it completely off the table. Both of you aren't happy. You're going to end up having arguments back and forth as to who's right, who's wrong, who's now basically a bit possessive, etc. And it could go down a really negative path, and you start criticizing each other, calling each other all sorts of derogatory terms. Take it off the table and see whether you still want to be in the relationship. That's what I would do.
Break up. This is the first step towards your breakup, because you now know he wants to have a threesome with a girl. I don't know about that one. If it's not what you want, or just have a foursome. Why don't people think of that one? You can have one of each if it's that deep. But really and truly, break up. It's not worth it.
Yeah. So what he was doing was testing an idea.
Yeah.
He was testing an idea, seeing, trying to get a temperature test, like doing a measurement, like, just testing the temperatures. Would she be into it? Cold. Would she not be into it? But he didn't like your answer. And he was trying to persuade Opie to get round to his way of thinking. But if she's not attracted to women, then that was never going to happen anyway. But yeah, I mean, you can stop having the conversation, fine. But that's, just so you know, heads up, he's trying to win you round to that way of thinking so he can slowly introduce a threesome. That's all that's happening here. Like, it's just really covert. It was supposed to be subtle, but it wasn't, because he became angered. And the only reason why it didn't go to plan is because he became angered by her answer.
Yeah, that it was a man, that she dared to have an opinion.
He thought, let me lightly start introducing this idea. This just slowly introduce it. But when he didn't like her answer, he was like, no, that's not even normal. And then he decided to tell her that it was not normal that she's essentially attracted to men.
Do you know what? He just didn't think that she even had an opinion or preference if she were to ever entertain it. And then he got offended when she brought another man into the conversation, but
even
he thought it was okay.
Hypothetical male, not a real man.
But he never ever considered her feelings when he was trying to bring in another woman.
Oh no, they don't do that.
And then also trying to hide behind what's normal, what's socially acceptable. Bullshit. He got real insecure and real loud when he heard another man.
Yeah. And also, do you know what? Just, if I was you, just give him the actual definition of a train, because it's not that nonsense. Top comment. His fantasy is a threesome with 2 women. You saying the only way you would be okay with a threesome was if it was you and 2 guys blew his chance of having his fantasy. Yeah. Also, my guess is that it made him feel insecure that you would even want to be with another man, or that he might not measure up. Pun intended. If he brings it up again, just say, the only way you'd be okay with it is if it's with another woman. So obviously a threesome is not something that will happen in this relationship. If that's something you need, then we're not compatible and we should end things now. If it's not something you need in this relationship, then there is no reason to continue to discuss or argue about it, and we never need to bring it up again. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. And you know what? I can already tell you he won't measure up. He got his score real quick.
It's giving that, for sure. Yeah.
Drama aside, could you do us a massive favour and hit the subscribe button? We know that roughly 50% of you guys that watch our channel regularly hit the subscribe button. It would help us if more of you did that. Just push our content out to people just like yourselves. And you can also support by giving us a hype for every single episode. It also does the same thing. Introduces our content to people like yourselves. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at OP Said Podcast.
So mine is from Am I the Arsehole? Am I the arsehole for refusing to apologise to my ex's fiancé, accusing me of haunting her wedding with a painting I made 4 years ago?
Here's a wild guess. No.
So I, 23 female, used to date this guy, Luke, in college. He was an art major too, and we were super close. Like, talked about marriage close. He cheated on me during our last semester. I found out because the girl he cheated on me with, now his fiancé, accidentally liked one of my old posts at 3 a.m. That's not even the wild part. I paint when I'm angry, when I'm sad, when I don't know how to say things out loud. So when I found out he cheated, I locked myself in my tiny apartment for 3 days and made this massive oil painting. It's hard to describe. It's a woman sitting at a table full of broken glasses, mascara running, holding a bouquet made of shattered mirrors. Her expression is blank, but her shadow is screaming behind her. Very raw, very personal.
I like the sound of it.
I posted it. It blew up a little. Not viral, but enough to be noticed. 4 years passed. I moved cities, got into galleries, and started doing well for myself.
Aww.
Then I got an email from Luke's fiancé, who I have never spoken to, saying I need to take the painting down. It's still on my site and Instagram because she's convinced it cursed their wedding planning.
What?
She said every venue they book falls through. Her dress got ruined twice, and her cousin broke her ankle trying to do a TikTok dance at her bridal shower. She thinks my energy is affecting her life.
What?
I literally laughed out loud. I told her respectfully, no, it's my art, my life, and if her wedding is falling apart, maybe it's not because of the painting. Maybe it's because she's marrying a man who cheats.
Yeah, right.
She freaked out. She sent me a long essay about how I'm a bitter, jealous woman trying to sabotage her happiness. Then Luke messaged me too, asking me to let it go and move on. But I have moved on. I don't think about either of them until they messaged me. And I'm sure as hell not taking down my art because someone decided to marry the man who broke me. Now some mutuals are saying I should have just archived the post to keep the peace. Am I the arsehole?
Oh, I'm so tired of these friends. I'm so tired. Everybody just needs new friends. These mutuals, tell them to go to hell. Everybody needs new friends at this point because it's not making sense. It's just not. And you know what? Also, OP, he didn't break you. You were shaken, but not broken. Shaken, not broken.
How dare they tell her that she needs to archive her piece of work? No, get out of here. Everybody, especially that her ex's fiancé, needs to get a life. Needs to really get a life. Like, how can she be haunting their wedding and upcoming nuptials and causing this, that and the other to happen? Do you know what? She's got nothing to do with them. So how can she be haunting them? That fiancé is obsessed with her. Call it what the fuck it is. She is obsessed with her and is now blaming everything on her. When really and truly, she should be soul searching. She should be really looking at her fiancé as well and being like, you know what? This is what? Karma. That's what all of this bad energy, breaking of people's ankles, cancellations. It's karma, guys. It's got nothing to do with OP. They're pathetic and she's pathetic. She needs to get a life, honestly. That would be my advice.
I don't think
Get a life.
I don't think it's karma. I think it's a sign. I think everything is telling
It's also karma.
not to get married.
How did they get together? He cheated with her.
Okay, great. I think it's a sign, and it's a sign saying don't marry this individual. But for me, it's really simple. Everybody see these mutuals, see this ex, see the ex's fiance, blocker, blocker, blocker. That's it, and then move about.
I'm so confused as to all these people that are always on the side of the wrongdoer and the nonsense way of thinking. Like, how can people be telling you to archive your good work? Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, but people...
That's got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, I feel like people just like... I think people keep the peace to mean something other than what it is.
But she's got nothing to do with them. She said she has no relationship with them.
Yeah, you know, be drama free.
Keep the peace.
But the drama is coming to me. I didn't cause the drama. I'm minding my business. And I don't think people are connecting those two things. I think people just... I don't know. They want people to... take it lying down a lot of the time.
Do you know what I would do?
Yeah, but I always say this to you guys. Always remember, we are, and I would even say, even if I can take myself out of this, you are people that don't take it lying down.
Yeah.
In a lot of situations, I might be like, you know what, whatever.
No,
but
you'll
be like, no! Justice! Justice must be served.
I was talking to May the other day. Honestly, like, the thing that will rile me up is injustice.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. It's the one thing that
injustice.
I hate bullies. I hate injustice.
Exactly.
That's the thing that when I say I can
say
observe a lot, but when I
growing
speak
up the way I did,
it's about injustice.
It's not. I wasn't told to fight back and all of that stuff. Like,
in fact, I was told to take it lying down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was told.
Take it lying down. So as we get older, a lot of people, that's how they function. It's just like, it's not worth it. Like, even when you are ready to fight for something, people are like, oh, do you really want to put yourself through that? Even the people that are full of justice, they'll be like, I think you're a big woman. Today I'm going to be a little girl. Today I'll be a little girl.
I think you have to pick your battles for sure.
Exactly.
But
so I'm
this one, the reason why, what I was going to say before we got into this is, remember, Oprah's got nothing to do with this couple, yeah? Like, that's her past ex, together. Their life, whatever. Now you have awoken the spirit inside of me to come and really haunt you in real life, bro. What? If I had... What?
I was asleep.
No, for me, I would have been... I was asleep. Oh,
I have risen.
I'm awake.
Now I'm awake.
I'm awake. Let's see how my image, my painting can be publicized. That's what I would be doing. I will start.
Let's run some ads.
Let's run ads. Let's do a gallery showing, and that's the main one. What?
Promoted IG and TikTok ads.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That painting.
Yeah, because she's got nothing to do with them. She's been minding her own business, but manages to still agitate the spirit. And it is the spirit, you know. It's the spirit of that ex-fiancé. Like, I would go off. I would...
And
I'll be off.
Would support you.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. People don't have supporters. I'm a great supporter of bad behaviour. I'm a great supporter. I'll be like, you know what? Your thinking too small. Let's run some billboards.
No, because literally, I don't understand how she's bothering people when she's just minding her own business.
But a lot of the time, that's what happens. Minding your own business bothers people.
Yeah.
That's what bothers people.
You
could be sitting down, minding your business.
You know?
As you twirl your hair, someone's like, I hate that girl.
No, you're right.
I hate the way she moves. I hate the way she speaks.
But that's why I say it's the
I hate the way she minds
spirit
her
of her.
business.
No, agreed. But that's why I said it's the spirit of the ex's fiancé that bothers her. Like, sometimes, and I've read up about this part of me, just how some people's spirit can't take you. Like, everything about you like destroys them. It agitates their very being. You could be sitting peacefully, but for some reason they have a problem with you.
I've
experienced it. And that is Opie's ex's fiance. Something about Opie just disturbs that woman's soul, her entire being, to the point where she's now trying to blame her for stuff that's got absolutely nothing to do with her.
Because I bet she knows.
She knows in her heart of hearts how she got that man.
No, forget that. She knows that that's her fiance's one that got away.
Precisely that.
And I hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case.
Opie is the one that got away from this woman's fiance.
Mad.
Crazy.
Diabolical.
Insane.
Crazy.
Not the arsehole. Top comment. Not the arsehole. Looks like her guilty conscience is talking.
Okay, so my dilemma is from Entitled People. Older sister messed up her own bedroom. Now my one is forfeit. The issues I've been having with my family have been ongoing for almost a decade, and this might be my breaking point. Close to 3 years ago, my mother moved into her new rented house. After her and my dad split, she was the occupier of the old house, but my dad's name was on the mortgage, and they decided to sell it and split what remained. Now my mum lives in a council house with my 2 siblings, one older sister, one younger sister. Ever since the move, things have been tense and disastrous. My family has an issue with being clean, stemming from a pet buying obsession, reinforced laziness, and a complete disregard for personal hygiene. I often had to carry the burden of keeping most of the house clean except for people's bedrooms. I cleaned the bathroom, the kitchen, the hallways and the living room, as well as my bedroom for as long as I still lived there. Several incidences with my mother meant I began spending less and less time there. My dad and grandparents are really accommodating. And now I'm away at university, but still legally living at my mother's house. Now it's my break and I decided to first stay at my dad's before then visiting my mum. Now it is a completely normal thing for me to just show up sometimes. Scheduling can be weird and I had my own house keys and bedroom, so it was never an issue except this break. I had learned last night, the night before I was set to show up, that my older sister had now moved into my bedroom, a bedroom which I had stayed in since moving in, and that I had paid for all the furniture and even decorating for a month without being asked or even notified. The reason? My older sister's bedroom is a tip. She still was at university while my mum moved house, but now she's back at home. At first, she was given a pop-up bed to sleep on with plans to buy her an actual one for her bedroom. Her bedroom is now a nightmare, partially self-imposed, partially imposed upon her. Broken furniture, bags of rubbish, dirty clothes and dishes everywhere. A classic nightmare scenario for me. Yeah. Dishes. It's a year's worth of mess without any major attempt at cleaning, to where now she can't even use her pop-up bed, although she stopped using it anyways by her own choosing. She has for the past year been in her room for the day and slept on the living room sofa at night, also in a foul and disgusting state due to pets, but it's no longer my domain, so whatever. I have repeatedly offered to help clean out her room and get it in a livable state, going so far as to offer to hire a skip so the entire household can get rid of the junk and bin bags which are generally piled up at this point, but she said it was fine and it would be sorted. Now, I had before been asked whether she could temporarily inhabit my bedroom, considering I wasn't there most of the time and my room was in a much nicer condition. Under normal circumstances, I might have, but my sister doesn't shower, doesn't clean up rubbish, leaves mouldy food around for weeks or even months, cannot be trusted to not damage things. I made my discomfort with her taking my bedroom very clear when asked about it. And again, I have repeatedly offered to help sort out her living space so that it can be tidied and she can have a normal space. But no, apparently that wasn't good enough, and clearly my bedroom should be given up for her sake. Now, in my eyes, this is entitled by itself, but a tipping point for me was when she replied to my messages about not even being told that she had moved into my bedroom by complaining that I hadn't informed my family ahead of the time that I would be coming home for my break. A thing I had never had to do before, nor had I ever been asked to do before, which is only an issue because she took my bedroom without permission. The situation might be improving, with my mum only sleeping at her house half the time anyways. She's offered up her bedroom for the weekend, but this incident has left me pretty hurt and distrustful. My space can no longer be trusted to be my space. I can't even count on being told my room was being slept in, and it's just left me pretty emotionally exhausted. Ultimately, I think it should have been my call to let her stay in my room or not. But at bare minimum, I should have been told about it and have been given time to sort out the rest of my stuff should I want it removed from the room itself. It especially shouldn't be painted as me being in the wrong for daring to be annoyed that my room was taken without my permission because I didn't tell them I intended to visit with enough notice.
This is why I love being an only child, man.
Yeah.
This is big wahala.
Yeah.
Babes, it might be your room, but it's not actually your house. When it comes down to it, it doesn't matter what you did to the room. It's not your house. I hate to say it. You're still under the roof of your mama. You're still living under your mum's roof. And when you went to university, your house, your room became your sister's room. It's not really that much you can do. So I do understand that she's annoyed by it, but unfortunately, there's not that much you can do about it. What I would do though is ask my papa if I can live with him.
Yeah.
Because he's accommodating. Did she say her dad and her grandma?
Yeah,
she said that why live in the dirty little house when you can live with your mama and papa, your grandma and dad? That's what I would personally suggest, because it seems like she has a better experience there. She hasn't really mentioned anything about dirt or anything like that. Yes, legally she is supposed to be at her mum's, but being that she's at uni, by the time she comes out, she'll be a full-blown adult. She can reside at her dad's if he can accommodate her. And they seem to live in a much cleaner atmosphere. So I wouldn't go back to my mum's. I'll be honest.
Yeah. See, I think that you're fighting the wrong demons. It's how can I move all of my stuff that I love into my dad's? That's what this post should be about. Don't worry about the sister and feeling some type of way about that. You've lost the house. In fact, throw it in the bin. Throw the whole thing in the bin. I saw this TikTok a few months back. It was disgusting.
Is this a girl that cleans her house?
Yeah, it was.
The bathroom itself was nasty work, man.
It was a TikTok of a girl whose parents are hoarders. Yeah. It's disgusting, but it's gotten to the point that they live in America. Her bedroom is her sanctuary. Everywhere outside of that is just disgusting. But she does have her own bathroom, and she used to clean it like she's clean. Everybody else isn't. She used to clean the bathroom, but to the point that they would dirty every single room and then see her bathroom and think, oh yeah, that looks nice. And then they'll get in there and trash the place. And so now she's learnt to live with a level of dirt that is not inviting to them. And so it just reminds me of that. What's happened is the sister has trashed her room. It's uninhabitable. It's she just described, OP described, it's untenable. It will mess with the mentals. And I mean that because we even had a conversation yesterday. Like sometimes when I'm in a dirty place, my skin starts crawling. Like I'm having a mental breakdown. As me and Melinda say, it's mental warfare. No, so I'm telling you right now, like the sister has done so much damage that now she can only eat the one nice looking part of the house, and the person ain't there. Of course she's like, yeah, I'm in. Like, why not? And my thing is, you're probably just going to have a circular argument with this person. Like with your sister, I've been there. It doesn't matter if you're right and she's wrong. She ain't letting go of that room. She's going to stand on business being that now suddenly it's an appointment system. And even though it isn't an appointment system, there's no invitation. It's never worked like that. Because she's back from uni and now this is where she lives full time. She's going to have that room. Like that room is...
This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not your house, B. Like go where you can.
I know. Just move in with the dad. Like literally just say, this is the situation. And the dad will know. The dad will understand. Isn't that daughter also his? You think he doesn't know? You don't think that he knows how bad it is in that household? You don't think that he doesn't know that he was married to a woman who loves pets and the hygiene is not up there? He knows. She just only has to, fortunately, she's got a great relationship with her. It sounds like she has a great relationship with her dad and her grandma. Explain the situation.
And you're lucky, sis. You're lucky.
Yeah, because the one that we're talking about on TikTok,
you've got
she's
another
not
option.
lucky.
Yeah, this one, like, honestly.
Like, she's like maybe 16 or 17. She's got a few years. Everyone's like, go to uni. She's working her little ass off to get out.
No, but she even said she stopped going to school because it was that bad.
Yeah.
Like, fortunately, it's not that bad for you. But honestly, I'd give up that house. Throw it in the bin. Just take everything that you love out of that place, though. That's my only thing, because she did say...
And that hasn't been damaged.
Yeah, she said she invested money. So take everything that you love out of that house, explain the situation to your dad, and at least you've got another place that you can live.
See me, as soon as I know you've touched it, I'm like...
I know, but there might be a few items that are cherished.
I think you lot are giving really good advice. However, one fight that I always fight is the principle. It's the principle. There is a serious lack of respect.
Melinda, it's a dirty house. That's the thing. My thing is, I'm here for the injustice, but it's a dirty household with pets everywhere.
Of course.
No,
but it's the injustice that the sister thought it's okay for her to just take what she wants when she wants, one. And then two, now, because of the way that, and her using that as a excuse that she didn't give enough notice, she's now changed their dynamic. That it's like the sister is a stranger in that house. Does that make sense? Her own sister is a stranger in that house, which is OP. So OP now needs to give people notice when it's actually her home. Like, it's a domino effect, and all because her sister is disgusting and disrespectful. Her sister didn't take into consideration that, and which requires respect for another person, is to ask to use their things. Do you know that? Basic respect.
She's bullied her way into that room.
Basic respect, all because of that. I would do what you lot have suggested. Definitely try and move to the dads. However, I'm telling you right now, younger me would blow up. And I'm having arguments for days, bro. Based on the principle, it's my room. I didn't give you permission.
I think if I was younger as well and I had the creativity, I would make that room so unattractive before I exit. Like, smear the pet's poo in the room.
You should do that
on your way out.
Yeah, on my way out. Kaboom! Now it's also a room that you can't live in.
But the only thing is, the sister might go to the dads and do the same. Like, we don't need that there.
But then, do you know what I would do?
Because certain things can go on forever.
Okay, but do you know what I would do? I would leave food in the corners. And animals naturally gravitate towards that.
Guys.
Just like literally, what I'm doing is I'm doing it in a really smart way. By now, the sister's been there for about a month, right?
Yeah.
She is a human trash bag and lives like so. So she won't see corners. I'm putting food in different corners where rats...
what you want to do is milk.
Yeah, milk.
Have you not seen that TikTok recently?
I'm going ham.
Oh, do you know what happens when milk touches carpet?
Yeah. No, but recently, oh my God, recently I came across like quite a few TikToks of women giving advice on what they would do if their man cheated on them. And how it's like, oh yeah, leave milk everywhere. Get a bottle and put milk in it, a spray bottle, and spray everywhere. And eventually it'll just stink up the whole place. Like, there's like garlic things that you can put. Like, I would do stuff like that
in the
in the curtain. Yeah, I would do something like that to the point where she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know for a few days.
She said this woman, she did it to her ex, and he just couldn't figure out what that smell was. It used to bother him so much. Yeah. And she said he started going insane. Yeah. They had to get the house fumigated.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
See, that's the stuff that I would do, but not outright, animal feces and stuff. No.
No, you don't have to be
smart. Nice.
You have to,
This is so smart, because I would just slash the tires. No. I would,
No, that's too...
Everything that would land me in jail.
That's too obvious, and it will cause like an ongoing revenge.
That's what I say, everything that would land me in jail.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's too much. Okay, we have a top comment. Move all of your furniture out to your dad's if possible and it's not already destroyed. Then let the council know that you no longer live there.
Oh, not fuck up the mama's money.
She doesn't seem to care about her daughter.
That's a solid plan.
Yeah.
The feed said, let's do this. Okay, you know the drill. The feed said something and we have thoughts. So the question was, y'all ever get turned off while in the act? What caused it? He was mid-thrust when he farted and told me the turbo kicked on.
Oh my.
He told me he loves the curve of my spine. I have scoliosis.
Oh my.
Wow.
He slipped up and said, "Give me that dick instead of kitty."
Did you just realise what you said?
This is my first time seeing this as well.
I would scream.
Oh my.
Wow.
And everything be dry.
Literally,
Instantly.
everything's closed.
His moan sounded like mine.
Aww.
That's icky,
No,
not
That's
aw.
icky. It's icky, but at the same
Somebody
time, it's
say,
like, ah. He can't help his voice bass.
Or lack of.
Ain't it?
His sweat landed on my eye.
Oh.
He stood up in bed when the ceiling fan was on. Next thing I heard was womp womp.
Sorry.
Man down, man down. Saw his bald spot when he was eating my coochie.
Ayya.
Poor guy.
Man.
His tooth fell out while we were kissing.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Absolutely not. No.
Mm,
No.
He kept calling me daddy.
absolutely not.
What?
Ayya.
Get up immediately. What? Wow.
Turned on and immediately turned off.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay, I have a submission from our OP Said Reddit. I don't know if I should marry her or not. Hi ladies, hope you're all doing well. Okay, this will be a short one. First of all, excuse my bad English, it's not my first language. So, I'm a 27-year-old man. I graduated from law school and work at a big law firm, basically the perfect son every immigrant mum in the West dreams of. Anyway, there's this girl in our community that I've liked for as long as I can remember. Last week, her mum came to my mum to say that if I can ask for her hand in marriage, they would definitely approve. In other words, they want me to marry their daughter. But there's one tiny problem. I come from a very strict, very religious Muslim household, and I've known since I was 14 that I'm gay.
Oh.
Tiny, you
Wow.
say?
Yeah.
Tiny.
Biggie.
Whoa.
No one in my family knows, not even my mum. And now that I've reached the age where everyone expects me to get married, the pressure is getting stronger. So, my question to you all is, should I reject this girl and keep dealing with my family's pressure to marry someone else? Or should I just marry her and live in a marriage knowing I can't love her the way I'm supposed to? Thank you in advance for your advice.
Absolutely not.
Please leave that girl alone.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. It might be fair to you and, you know, having a bearded marriage, but it won't be fair to her. So please don't do that. Just continue to take the pressure off of your family. After a while, or hopefully, they'll give up and just
level it
consider you.
West.
No, they may do. You never know. You might then become the black sheep of the family, or let them think of you as a bachelor, like forever, like playboy for the rest of your life. I would suggest going down that route, then unintentionally or intentionally really hurting someone in the long run, because she won't be able to be in a complete marriage with you.
Yeah, unless you're going to tell her that she's about to be in a lavender marriage,
Yeah.
which I assume you won't, I suggest leaving her alone. And when it comes to your parents, I don't think anyone's got the right to tell you what you should do about announcing your sexuality. So that's completely up to you. But leave innocence out of your situation.
Yeah, I don't think that it's fair to make anyone a casualty of your situation.
It's not healthy.
You're gay, that's fine, not a problem. Honestly, I think that it's really unfair to bring somebody who has nothing to do with your situation and probably does want a real relationship to offer her a fake relationship. That's unfair to everybody, and no one should be in that, by the way. I do think that there's apps. Why don't you just enter into a lavender relationship, marry somebody else that's gay? There are so many there are so many women that are gay that are also in strict religious family structures. Like, just marry that person. I am so sure that you can find her in the gay community. Like, I'm 1000% sure that you can find an arrangement that can work for everybody involved so that nobody suffers. I'm talking about in the marriage, that is. And then, you know, if you want to tell your family and you think that it could be received or in a good way, or you think that you could be okay with the outcome, then do it. Otherwise, I think a lavender marriage is probably your best bet.
Yeah. I think just overall, please don't hurt anyone trying to cover up for yourself. It isn't fair for that other person. So hopefully later on you'll be comfortable and I guess confident to tell your parents. But in the meantime, no, this is a burden just for yourself. Don't put on somebody else and make them unhappy.
Do you know what? Opie, I really want you to watch Mr. Loverman. I want you to watch that TV series. It's on BBC iPlayer, because I want you to see what it actually looks like to have a gay man marry somebody who is straight, who only wanted to love her husband.
Yeah.
And just see the repercussions, how it all unfolds, what that family structure could possibly look like, and the dynamics as well.
It isn't fair.
It's really, really unfair, but no words could convey that as well as watching that TV series. It's short, it's brilliant, and it won awards. Like, it's actually excellent.
I watched a documentary actually of women that had gay husbands. And they found out. No, they didn't. So it's like Mr. Loverman, but these were real women that were talking about how broken they were after, how some of them were not able to remarry because they couldn't trust what a man says. How one of them, I think she found out that her husband was on Grindr or something, and she actually went out secretly and took photos of him. Like, it was so sad. So I do think that if you are going to marry someone, do it with someone who knows what's what.
Yeah.
Then you'll be both in on it. You could have kids. You could do whatever it is that you want to do and live your life. And no one will be the wiser. So I just think that in relationships, everyone should know what they're getting into.
Yeah. Just please don't marry someone and hurt them.
Yeah.
Just so that you can keep your secret. That's my only thing.
Yeah.
Like, do whatever you want to do, but just don't have somebody hurt in that situation and somebody unknowing of your situation. It can work. It can work. Like, I'm promising you, there are so many celebrity relationships that work just like that.
Yeah.
And I know no one said it, but have you considered telling your parents?
I said to him, I said, if you do want to come out and you think that you'll be okay with the outcome, or you think that they could eventually receive it well, then go for it. But if you cannot, just don't have somebody be a casualty of your situation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Also, thank you. This is like, when I saw this submission, I was well touched. I think that someone could send us, that's a really personal submission to put in. And then to also ask us, hey, we've really made
good relationship advice.
I really no. Honestly, guys, some of the dilemmas that I sent in, I'm like, hey, what have we done here?
Trusting us?
What have we done here? Like, me? Oh, wow.
But in saying that, do you know what?
Let
me just take a minute to say thank you to the community.
Yeah. Because you guys are super sweet.
Let me tell you, we all manage different platforms, and under our management, we're seeing such amazing feedback from you guys. Like,
it's really
generally
nice.
just saying, like, somebody said the other day, you know, we helped her during her pregnancy, just something to listen to in the background, to fall asleep. Others are saying that we helped them through their depressive episodes, and just like, and even there was two couples, I think there was two women, one married and one just dating another guy, and they said that when they're cooking and they're doing stuff around the house, like, their partners, the guys are like, put our girls on.
I know.
And I just thought that was so sweet.
That's
I just think it's so nice. Yeah, it really is so lovely, honestly.
It is, and it's so touching, and it's why we continue to do it. We just want to talk anyway. We love talking to each other. I
get paid to chill with my friends.
we love the drama.
Literally. You know that reel where it says, I've got something to tell you, but I need to see you face to face.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
No, so
love it.
We love the drama. We love to talk to each other about it. But also the fact that, like, we've created a community around this.
Yeah.
I love that for us. And
also, guys, we're friends in real life. You know, I spent 7 days with these girls.
Yeah.
7
We went to the gym this morning together.
We just started at the gym.
We went to the gym yesterday together.
I've seen them every day for the last nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every single day I find myself at the door.
She's now got a key.
Collected the key. All three. they'll be seeing me. I had the key to the other house. Now I've got the key to this house. I was like, spare key, I need a re-up. And I took them to the locksmith.
It's crazy.
It was almost...
It was by force.
Yeah. I paid for it all. I was like, give me my key. Respectfully. Thank you.
Yeah, but honestly, we're so grateful for the community that we've built.
Thank you, guys.
We really appreciate your feedback, your compliments, your comments. Keep them coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so mine is again from Am I the Arsehole? Am I the arsehole for being annoyed that my friends charged everyone full price at their birthday party at their own restaurant? So recently, I, 30 female, attended a birthday party for a friend. The couple hosting it, let's call them Megan and Dave, own a popular restaurant in town, and they invited about 40 people to celebrate Megan's birthday there. They closed the restaurant for the night just for the event, so it was a private party with only their invited guests. At the beginning of the night, Dave made a birthday toast and said something along the lines of, "Thank you all for being here to celebrate Megan. Order whatever you want." So everyone kind of assumed it was being hosted. Not me sitting at the corner of my eye, you both going like this.
No, that's
this
misleading.
Is what it's like.
No, that's misleading.
Twins.
That's misleading. I'm sorry.
Or at the very least, subsidized. Nobody expected a free night necessarily, but the vibe was definitely, you're invited to celebrate with us, not this is a group dinner and you're footing your own bill. Well, fast forward to the end of the night. Servers started bringing around individual checks. Turns out everyone was charged full price. Food, drinks, everything. Most couples ended up paying around $350 for the night. Some more, some less. People were really thrown off. The way it was presented made it seem like we were guests at a party, not customers at a business. Megan and Dave are not hurting financially. They just built a brand new home, drive luxury cars and take vacations. From what we can tell, they profited around $5,000 from the night off of their closest friends.
No.
Since then, a lot of us have been keeping our distance. It just felt super icky, like we were tricked into attending what was actually a cash grab dinner disguised as a party. Now Megan is confused why people are being distant, and I'm starting to wonder, am I the arsehole for being annoyed and not really wanting to hang out with them anymore?
No. But you know what? I would see... Whoever is the closest to Megan and Dave, they need to have that conversation.
Oh, I'm saying something.
Yeah. Do you know what?
We were all close friends. Doesn't matter how distant, if I've gone to, I don't care if we see each other twice a year.
But you need to come as a group then. Do you know what? Forget it. Because I don't want them to be like, oh, it's just
nobody else had a problem with it. Yeah.
I think that collectively, whoever
because she said, Megan is confused at why people are being distant.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Those people need to come together because I don't want them saying, oh, it was only like one person that had... No, what you did was fraudulent. It was very fraudulent. And what you did was unfair as well.
Yeah.
Like, had you not said that sentence, everybody would have conducted themselves appropriately. But you didn't. You created this false air of generosity.
Yeah. No, sorry, guys.
My mouth was open.
That bill was 300, yeah? Honestly, in this economy, 300, what is it, dollars or pounds or whatever it may be.
$350.
$350.
That's about £280.
It's not something that most people spend on a regular. Like, they don't do that. Most people don't even spend more than £100 or even £50.
Per person.
Like $50 or £50, whatever it may be. Like, that is a great amount to expect someone to pay unknowingly. Unplanned as well. Unplanned, that's unacceptable, guys. That was really misleading. I don't want to go with fraudulent, but it is fraudulent behavior. But that's really misleading, and that led people to be like, okay, cool, let me try things I haven't or would not necessarily have ordered for myself because I'm footing a bill. That confused people to the point where they ended up with a huge bill. That's wrong. That's socially unacceptable. That's really unacceptable. That's really bad etiquette. That's really bad etiquette. And do they not care about their people?
No.
Like, you have to, when it comes to money, honestly, on God, when it comes to money, first of all, you shouldn't be pocket watching. So that's why I even had to question my own entitlement. Not pocket watching anyone, but you have to let people know how much things are going to cost when it comes to money. People ain't always got it, even if they look like they do. It's unfair.
No, do you know what? Honestly, I'm like,
no, that's out of order.
I'm so
That's really out of order
because
can't do that. $350
dollars.
No, that's out of order.
But I can't even find the words because I'm so shocked that you'll do that to your friends.
Yeah,
that you would literally use them
for a cash grab,
like to finance your. Like, do you know what? Also, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much, but I'm thinking this is a Ray William Johnson story where we come to find out they don't have money.
Yeah. And that's why I said I don't try not to pocket watch because you never know what people really got.
And you find out that actually they've been doing fraudulent stuff, that everything that they've done is through fraudulent means.
Yeah.
And then now the government, somebody is after them and they owe money.
Yeah.
And so they've gone and done that as a quick cash grab. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too big. Maybe I've watched too much Ray William Johnson. I love it.
I am outraged.
I can't believe it.
I am so outraged.
I'm slightly different to you guys because I would message. You guys know I'm an announcer. So immediately I would be like, do you know what?
That is out of order.
I would have told the person. I would have
told them
on the day
straight away
to save face, but I would have said,
yeah, they would have gotten
the very next
text
day.
to me.
I would have said, are you available? Like, can I come round? I would go to them and I'd say, by the way, it wasn't even just me. Everybody, all the tables, nobody could believe that they got handed this bill.
I would, especially if I see you as my closest friend.
I'd even, maybe not even the next day, maybe like a week later. And I'd say, oh, have you noticed that people are distant? It's because of that. Like, they see you as having used them to bankroll your...
Guys, you know what? Sorry, I'm so outraged.
I know.
Let me say that for the 10th time. But the reason why I'm outraged, they took advantage of their friends and family.
They did.
Babe,
they took advantage of their friends and family. That is disgusting.
You would have a spokesperson or the closest... I'm saying something and then I'm out. We will never be friends again because you cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
Your words don't mean a damn thing. How dare you scam me out of $250?
And that's it. It was a scam.
It is a scam.
£280 roughly for a meal.
Not everyone
we
has
went out the other day. We didn't even spend that much. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Never.
No.
And I didn't know I was spending that money.
No, guys, not everyone has it. Like, in this economy, I'm telling you right now, some people would not pay more than $50 for a meal. At $300.
Some people would not have come. Some people would not have come because
a lot of people would not have paid.
No, but
would not have come to pay. Sorry.
Some people would have been like, unfortunately, I'm not
I can't
able
make
to
it.
pay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just think Megan and Dave. Look at me. Well.
Bro, they deserve jail.
Yeah, they do.
No, literally, they deserve jail.
Do you know what?
And if they have any inch of decency, they should refund everyone's money back.
They
That's
should.
great.
Yeah.
That is actually mad. I would say something anyway. On some days, I might say something that day. I might be like, "What's this bill for?"
Yeah,
Do you know what? I'm so surprised that one person didn't even say like, "I can't afford this. I never planned this."
Yeah,
because that's
not within my budget.
There's normally one person that's like, "I ain't paying this. I didn't know this."
No, the shock though. Remember, this is your close
shock
friend.
And pride.
Imagine if I did that to you guys. You might be like, the next day, you guys would be like, Marie, what?
No,
do you know what? Because
it's
it's embarrassment and shame. Like we all have shame in it. I'm not really.
And as I said, outside. Shame sits with the wrong person all the time. That is awful,
just not being that person that's like, excuse me, you don't want to look like that person. But the next day I'll be like, sorry, I'm outside your door.
Do you know what? Let me tell you, it's only because I'm on OP Said podcast that I'm speaking. My mouth would just be catching flies ordinarily because I'm so disturbed by this story. If
someone did that to me, I'm
shocked.
First of all, friendship done.
Yeah.
You'll never see me again.
Immediately, yes, done. And then, but I don't know.
That's
on a night, it depends.
Man.
On a night, it depends. If I've been drinking, my mouth will just be loose. I'll be like, "Pardon? We thought you were hosting us," and I might be quite loud about it as well. To the point where I'll ask other people. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It would probably be me. I would then ask other people at the table, "Did you know that you were paying? Did you know you were paying? Did they say anything about paying?"
I'm good at rounding up.
Yeah, everybody. And then what I would do, because in my heart I'm a campaigner, I would then.
It's true.
I'm terrible. I would then have a word and be like, "Do you really think we were paying? You led us to believe that you were hosting us.
Yeah, and then if they say, what's it called? You're going to pay, isn't it? But then that's the last time you're going to see me.
Yeah,
it's either you walk out and don't pay.
Yeah, to save my
or
dignity. I'm
pay
paying.
and then you...
But
this is the last time you see me. But at least they'll know there and then. There and there. Sorry, I can't even speak English well because...
there and then.
No, I'm fuming.
No, I'm outraged. I'm outraged.
I don't like embarrassment. I know that when I leave, I have my little budget. And it's not that I can't afford it. This is the budget I have for this evening.
Yeah.
I always have my Vex money, but the Vex money being the $350.
Yeah, no, that's
outrageous. Not even $100, you know. $250. Hey,
you don't know what other people.
£250.
Oh, $350. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong amount.
You don't know what people have, like what bills and priorities people have. I'm telling you right now, even if it's a random, I'll get invitation today by Saturday, and I have to now pay $350. It's not that I don't have it, but what?
I'll be talking about this for the rest of the year.
I'll tell everyone.
I'll be talking about everyone. Every time someone brings up something, I'll be like, do you know what, one time?
Yeah.
I went
check this. I know.
My life. Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
I would. I'll be like, do you want to hear a tale of audacity?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a scammer's tale? Don't worry.
But do you know what it is as well? I get really, really angry with people that act like they're the big I am.
I know.
That have it.
But you're scamming family and friends.
Yeah. I'm
under the guise of a celebration.
Yeah, I'm like, how dare you? That's out of order, guys.
Yeah, this story rocked me.
I'm shaken.
You like it?
No.
No, it's mad.
See that bill, he'll be like, hey!
No.
What is this?
Yeah.
But it's true, but you would be.
Oh my God.
No, that's
top comment. Capital letters LOL. So they basically scammed you all into paying for their birthday party and even made a profit from the con. Those con artists aren't anybody's friends. You all will be complete assholes and idiots if you keep them in your circle of friends after they literally stole a whole dinner bill plus 5k from you. You could never be friends again. Absolutely not.
Didn't I say it's a Ray William Johnson story? It's a
they're
tale
con artists.
of con artists.
Yeah,
they're con artists.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, actual scammers.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Wowee.
It's a great story.
Okay, and the last dilemma is from our Reddit at OP Said Pod. Am I the asshole for asking a friend for a refund for her wedding that got cancelled?
Well,
No.
crazy things are happening.
No, this is wild. So my friend, 24, got engaged early this year to someone, 35, she met late last year. We were confused but all excited, and she told us to pay for the Ashelby in May with a deadline of June 2nd. This cost 250,000 naira each, which was a lot, but we wanted to support her. The wedding was supposed to be in December. Then, beginning of September, the wedding got called off, but she didn't even tell us until the end of September, and mind you, she was still asking for our address to have the Ashelby delivered. Of course, we gave her time and space to heal, but 250,000 naira is not small money, especially in this current regime. If there's no wedding, why should she or anyone still be holding onto that money? To be honest, I feel like that Ashelby wasn't even 250k and they made small profit off of it, but that's fine. What's not fine is that after the wedding got cancelled, there was still no talk of refunds or updates. Instead, she's been posting Lagos vlogs, laughing, living life like nothing happened. So I eventually messaged her privately, and she said the vendor isn't giving refunds, that the only option left is for them to still send out the Ashelby. I didn't even know how to respond. Then the next day, she posted about it in our group chat, and her American friends were all saying it's okay, she doesn't owe anyone a refund, but 250,000 naira is not small money, and some of us really struggled to pay it. Now they're acting like I'm wrong for even bringing it up, but am I really wrong for asking for my money back? I wasn't even asking for it there and then, but at least let me know that I will eventually get the money back. Am I the asshole?
You're not the asshole, but you need to charge it to the game. Like, the money is gone. And I think she could have gone about it in a better way. Like, she could have said, you know what, the vendor's not refunding. I'm really sorry. An apology goes a long way. Acknowledging that something has happened goes a long way amongst friends. If you say to your close friends, your bridesmaids, or whoever you get Ashelby to, because from my understanding, Ashelby is for the family of the bride or the friends or close people to the bride. So if you are not able to give money, if that was me, I would say to my friends, you know what? Unfortunately, though the wedding is is cancelled, I won't be able to get a refund and I can't afford to pay you guys back. I'm really, really sorry. Those of you that it was I can try and give you back some money, give me, I don't know, 6 months or something. And then naturally your friends would be like, do you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Or the ones that are like her will be like, actually, no, I want my full refund. And then you'll know who wants their money back and who doesn't. Most people, I wouldn't want money back from my friend because it's out of her control. I think the way it was like she went about it, I think that's the problem as well. Seeing someone doing up Lagos trips and blah, 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 and then sending a message after you've already asked her. I think that's where the problem lies. And also, like she said, it's not small money to her. But to other people, it wasn't worth asking about. So I think it's just the way it was done. But I will charge it to the game. I'll be like, sorry, I know I'm not getting that money back.
Yeah. See, I'll definitely charge it to the game because I know that the vendor is normally external. Yeah. Like, it's not her actual materials. Like, it always comes from somebody else. And it is common practice. What you tend to find is they do hike up the price so there is a bit of profit and it helps pay towards the wedding. Like, that's actually just what normally happens. How much is 250,000 naira?
I think if you actually click the link, I think it's about $175.
That is a lot.
I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah,
go. There should be someone. I think someone responded because I put it up to.
Oh, so it's $172.99.
Okay, so basically like $173, £150. Okay,
that's a significant amount.
That's the normal price that I should be though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, cool.
My wedding, it wasn't that much, but Ashobi is normally around between 100 to £200, depending on the material.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know what? Unfortunately, you're not the arsehole though. Was that an arsehole question?
Yeah. Okay. You're definitely not the arsehole.
Definitely not the arsehole. Unfortunately, it sucks, but yeah, you won't get your money back. And I don't know. I just think that her not having communicated that the refund wasn't possible, I don't blame her because, hear me out, how did the relationship come to an end?
Yeah.
Is she heartbroken and she's hiding behind like doing up party and trying to like
lifestyle?
Like that happens so often, and so it might have just escaped her mind about the whole Ashobi. Like maybe she just wasn't thinking and she just needs to move forward with her life, and that's just how she's going about it, and she didn't think through all the heartbreak and disappointment, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, isn't it? So she didn't think about it, so she didn't communicate to everybody that they couldn't get their refund. Like sometimes it's not that person is an asshole. Sometimes it went right over their head because they have bigger problems, bigger worries, or just it was just never in the fore. That's it.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think what the problem is, like you lot, I think are saying the same, it's the lack of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
The lack of acknowledgement can cause resentment.
Yeah.
It can really cause resentment and just like, oh my God, look at this girl. She's here living life doing
She could be crying every night.
Yeah, because once that camera turns off, hey, you don't know what that girl is going through. But it's a lack of acknowledgement can really cause distance and resentment and negative feelings. And so I think it's just that bit that's missing. Had she acknowledged and maybe sent out a message to everyone saying, thank you for your support for the wedding. I know some of you paid for Ashobi. I will try and get you a refund as much as I can. However, it may not necessarily be possible. Please bear with me. I'm telling you, OP would not have written into us. But it's just that bit. Sometimes it's like the little things that can mess you up. Yeah, they go a long way, but they can also end and really destroy relationships. And so I think it's that bit. You're not an asshole for it. I understand that $173, the equivalent, is a lot of money, especially in Nigeria. And I feel really sorry for you, but maybe there was a miscommunication from OP's friend, which has now caused this. We do have a top comment. Not the arsehole. Your money's just stuck in limbo right now. It's not like you're asking for a gift back. It's a refund from an event that's not happening. Tough situation though. Got to handle it with care as to not wreck your friendship. Feels bad for you.
No, I completely agree. And also, I think there's an element of, again, cultural differences here. People don't understand the Ashobi aspects of it because not everyone will pay £200 towards their friend's wedding. For clothes alone. Yeah. So it's a community thing. So I do get it, but she should have just talked to her friends if she was in the right mindset. I don't think OP would have written in. But you're not the arsehole, babes.
Not the arsehole at all. Especially like after, because the bride 24.
Yeah.
After uni, you're a bit broke. So I don't know if that's the average person. I don't know if you're going through something
it's the
like...
economy. I don't know too much.
But I'm saying like the economy plus just like literally just a few years out of uni, you don't necessarily have money.
Yeah.
So that would have meant quite a lot to have that
Absolutely.
back. So yeah, not the arsehole. And that's it. That's it for today. So thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. We have new episodes every single Monday at 5 p.m. UK time. And we do have a bonus episode every last Wednesday of the month.
Yes.
Thanks
guys.
Bye.
See you in the next one.
Bye. I graduated from law school and worked at a big...
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh.
What is that? Okay.